Alright class, so this morning I'm going to show you how to create a button that moves and animates. So for instance, I created a few of them here. So if you click and highlight this continent here on the earth and you roll over it, it becomes bigger, right? When I click on it, it moves. So I know some of you wanted to incorporate animation into your buttons. I also created a few others that, for instance, when you click on it, or I'm sorry, when you roll over it, it changes color. When you click on it, it moves, right? So if this is something that you wanted to do, I'm going to show you how to do that right now, all right? So what you can do is select whatever object that you wanted to create a button. So let's say I wanted to create a button, I don't know, let's go up here. Wanted to create a button out of, let's say this little crater here, all right? So what I'm going to do is first modify the shape and convert it to a symbol, okay? But I want to make sure it's a button. So I'm going to click on button, hit OK. I'm going to double click on that shape and I'm going to get my layer for up, over, down for a button, right? So my up is going to look exactly as it looks here. Then I'm going to insert a keyframe. I'm going to change it. Maybe I'll change the color of it. Becomes like a little bit lighter. And then the down is a little bit different. This is when it changes. So my up and over stay the same as like a normal button, but my down is where I want it to move. So I'm going to click and I'm going to insert a keyframe. And then what I'm going to do is go back to my shape and I'm going to modify it and convert it to a symbol again. Okay, so I'm going to, in my down, I'm going to convert it to a symbol, but instead of it being a button, I want it to be a movie clip. So I'm going to change it to movie clip, hit OK, and nothing happened because what you have to do is double click on the shape again and your timeline will come up of frames. So you need to figure out how long you want it to be. So I'm going to, the shorter it is, the faster it will be, the longer it is, the slower it will go. So I'm going to make it 2 frames. Okay, so I'm going to insert a frame. Okay, and at this point I can add any type of animation to it that I want. So if I wanted to just insert keyframes throughout here to make it move at certain points in time, I can, or I could do a motion tween. So what I'm going to do with mine is make it a motion tween. So I'm going to create a motion tween, hit OK, and I'm just going to move it like I move the stars. So maybe I'm going to move it in this direction. Maybe I want it to curve a little bit. Maybe just like the stars, I'm going to have it get just a little bit smaller. Right? I could have it also rotate if I wanted it to. So if I hit play, you can see what's happening to the shape. Now it's kind of like a silly button for this, but I'm just showing you this as an example. So just so you know, to get back to everything, right now symbol 35 is the animation. Symbol 34 is your up, down, up, over, and down, and scene 1 is your scene. So if you wanted to go back to any of those, you double click to get back to your symbol, and to your double click again to get back to your animation. All right, so if we were going to go watch this, it should work. So if I scroll over here and I click on the shape, or I'm sorry, I keep saying click, roll over the shape and then click, it's going to move. All right, and then if I just keep holding it down, it's going to repeat itself. All right, so that is how you would create a moving button. And